Good day friends, hope you are fine. Today our topic is role and responsibilities of a construction manager, engineer, supervisor, foreman. Any type of project, this may be civil project, mechanical project or electrical project. These three persons are the main character in the safe completion of any project. If these three persons give equal priority or preference to HSE and execution, there are obvious chances that the project will be completed with zero accidents if these three persons give preference to execution work and less preference to HSE rule and regulations, then there are obvious chances of accidents and there may be casualties. So the whole project revolve around these three persons. Any HSE person can do nothing if they are not sincere with the project or with the HSE policies, with the risk assessment and the GHA, which they have committed before the start of the work. So as a HSE, what is our responsibility? What would be our character? Our character would be, we will remind them their commitments agreed in the risk assessment and GHA and will verify that they are following GHA and risk assessment. We will verify their commitments, their methods that they have committed in JHA and risk assessment, that they are following at site or not. If they are not following, then we can take next action in the shape of a warning letter, in the shape of if there is a critical violations that can't be ignored, we can send recommendations to remove the persons from site. So their first responsibility: plan, organize, and coordinate all work activities to minimize risk by ensuring safe system of work are in place. Number two, enforce the site safety rules and policies by example and discipline. Maintain housekeeping at site during job and at the end of job. Ensure that all mandatory documentation is kept up to date and is available for inspection at any time. Cooperate with the safety in charge at all times and ensure that any reports produced by safety personnel must be actioned immediately. Ensure that all equipment being used on site is in good order, certified, and that operators hold the relevant certificates or operators approved cards. Ensure that any defective equipment is reported and repaired immediately. Ensure that adequate welfare facilities are available on site for all personnel. Ensure that all personnel inducted and carry up-to-date safe pass cards. Ensure that all personnel are made aware of health and safety manual and the need to read and understand this document and also to sign appropriate page when they have read and understand. Do not threaten, bully, or victimize anyone who refuses to carry out work on the grounds of safety. Providing assistance to staff in carrying out their responsibilities, particularly in determining the most appropriate order and methods of working. Checking at intervals that work is carried out as in accordance with the standards set out in the health and safety manual. Ensuring all necessary provisions are provided and maintained. Being familiar with the requirements as they affect the company of statutory regulations and code of practice and keeping up to date in this respect. Planning and supervising all work process in a safe manner and in accordance with the standards set out in the health and safety manual. Ensuring that all employees are aware of their specific responsibilities. Investigating all accidents and dangerous occurrences in conjunction with internal and external safety consultants as necessary. Commanding staffs by action or initiative eliminate hazards. Carrying out regular building inspections to ensure that any health, safety, or welfare matters which need attention are seen to as expeditiously as possible. carrying out and updating written risk assessment as necessary by consulting with HSC team, ensuring that there are an adequate number of occupational first aiders and those first aiders have received regular and relevant training, reading and understanding the company's health and safety manual and ensure it is brought to the attention of all employees, carry out routine inspections of the site to ensure compliance, chair weekly meeting on matters of health and safety. So these were the 25 main points that a construction manager, engineer, or a supervisor have, and they should follow these points to implement at site and should be taken or keep in mind during their jobs. So we can say these three persons are the key persons in any organizations. These three competent persons are the precious asset of any organizations. The whole project revolves around these three persons for safely completion. So if they are sincere with the company and they are sincere with the HSE policies, hope the whole project and all projects in the world will be executed without any accident and with zero violations. So today's session we end this session of today, and next we will come again. We will meet in with the new topic to each other. Go keeping in mind and remember me in praise. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.